All right, guys. Holy crap, here we go. Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer just dropped unexpectedly. We were told that it was coming out like tomorrow morning. It was like at 9 a.m. or something like that. And then literally I was sitting here and my wife was like, somebody just said that the GTA 6 trailer just dropped. So I had her skim through the trailer, find a picture for the thumbnail. So she picked it, sent it to me. I have not watched the trailer yet. I wanted to wait to watch it with you guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch the GTA 6 trailer here, probably a couple times. And then we're going to go back, we'll break it down, kind of see what we see and go from there. It was leaked, so they went ahead and released it anyways. Gotcha. Yeah, because it was supposed to come out, I believe, tomorrow morning. I never watched the leaked one. I was just waiting for it to come out normal. But yeah, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. I'm pretty sure like 99% of you guys have probably already seen the trailer. I have not, though. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what this is going to be. All right. So we'll do, I know there's going to be a lot of people coming in. And like I said, that's why we're going to watch it a couple times. All right. So here we go. First ever look at the GTA 6 trailer, guys. $20.25, guys. Whoop, Doc. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to intrude. Okay, so 2025, guys. That's the first thing I'm gonna talk about. That's still a bit away. I don't know if they're aiming for like early 2025. Usually, Rockstar releases their games in the fall. So that could be like straight up 2 years still, guys, that we gotta wait until we get it. But I don't know. That shit, guys. Holy crap. Did you see the graphics, man? That, and this is why I love Rockstar, man. They don't half-ass anything, dude. That shit right there. We're gonna run that back, chat. We're gonna run that back one more time. Yeah, there's no way, dude. This shit is... So, first of all, chat, there's no way. Somebody said that you're going to need a new setup. Yo, what systems is this coming out? Like, is this thing supposed to run on... Is that supposed to run on PS5? Bolton, thank you so much for the re-up on the membership. I appreciate that. Also, Coy McCoy, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. So this isn't even going to be a day one PC released? Oh, now that I think about it, yeah, when GTA 5 came out, it wasn't a PC game, was it? God damn it. It's 2027 for PC. Oh, God. Man, I couldn't even imagine what that's going to look like. So, 2025... Chat, that's the first thing we'll discuss right now. A game comes out in 2025. Generally, Rockstar releases their games in the fall time frame, but I think it's either fall or like April. What month did Red Dead Redemption 2 release? Because I don't feel like that was in the fall. PC's getting this day one. I mean, I really hope that would be fire. I would have to see, like, you know, some stuff, but was it November? I mean, they usually release their games around fall. I'm trying to think of a release that they did that was, but all right, so you guys know they labeled this trailer 1, okay? Which means that there's going to be more than one trailer, obviously, because why name it trailer 1 if there's only going to be one? You know what I mean? Now, first of all, like, look at the lighting on that, dude. Like, that is fucking insane.
Lucia, do you know why you...
Like, all in all, like, I honestly, I feel like just by the look of the trailer, I can't even tell you what the story is going to be like. That shit looks awesome. Like, I sit here and I think back to all the great, you know, Grand Theft Auto games, because we played pretty much all of them on the channel. You think about GTA, let me start with GTA 4, all right? San Andreas. We'll start with San Andreas, because I've actually never played and beat Vice City. I have played San Andreas, though, all the way through, and I've never played GTA 3 all the way through. But I'm sitting here thinking of the storyline in like San Andreas. In my opinion, was one of the greatest. You know, it was so good. It wasn't too like goofy or silly. It was very serious kind of story. It was good story. Then you get into GTA 4, which GTA 4, in my opinion, was the same way. You know, it had that it was a very serious, dark, like, type of story. And, you know, obviously has that rock star funny, like, really sick humorness to it. And then you go GTA 5, which I thought was also a phenomenal game, right? And when you look at GTA 5, it had in my opinion, it had a good story, but you know, with the character switching and stuff like that, it was really kind of hard to like ground yourself to one character or the story, let's just say, but it was still cool in its own right. Like the swapping of characters, absolutely loved it. But I would say the story in GTA 5 was a lot less, how would I put it? A lot less serious. You know what I mean? It felt a little more like goofy, almost like a little more Saints Row-y, than like a Grand Theft Auto game traditionally is. And when you're looking through this trailer, it does seem like it has a bit more of a serious vibe to it with that rock star humor. But oh my, there's so many aspects of this. So we're gonna talk about story. Like let's break this down and see like what we can like maybe like little bits of like we can pull from like story. Matt, thank you for the super chat, brother. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it definitely looks like a Bonnie and Clyde type of like vibe. So obviously we know at least one of the main characters. I don't know if the main character is the female and the male, or if you get to just or if you play as only the female. Or you know what I mean? So it might be you play as both characters, which if I were to take a guess, I would say I feel like it's gonna probably be both characters. Oh, is the main character the female? So it's just the one character? Because I thought it was probably both characters, but we'd definitely have to see.
Lucia, do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
So obviously we're gonna start off probably in prison or whatever, and go from that point. But you look at this, guys. Look at the fucking ocean. That shit looks insane, dude. Look at that beach. There's no way that's game like actually what the game's gonna look like, dude. There's no way. Like, if I loaded up GTA 5 right now and went to the beach, man, like there's people on the beach, but this is crazy looking. Like you just look at the buildings, you look at the scale. I know they said that this map is what, twice the size of GTA 5, and GTA 5's map was massive. But yeah, you say here. Now this is stuff like, obviously the game takes place in like Miami, so it looks like we're gonna have like a northern Florida type of vibe, where you know you're going up into more of like the country type of areas where it's like a lot of swamplands, a lot of gators, things like that. So this looks really, really dope, and the fact that like if you can really go out there, man, that's gonna be dope, guys. Yeah, so you can see right there, that's more of that quote unquote swampland. You can literally see the gators. That's like some Red Dead Redemption 2 level of gators right there. But that's fucking gorgeous, man. So not only are you gonna have the big, you know, city with the beaches and all that type of stuff, the clubs and that urban environment, they also are gonna have a real big chunk of natural environment here. And you just look at all the wildlife. That's absolutely insane, the amount of wildlife they have here. GTA 5 had that wilderness type of area, but there wasn't a whole lot of like wildlife compared to like something like Red Dead Redemption 2. Even when you compare like GTA 5 to like Red Dead Redemption 2's level of like detail when it came to like nature and stuff like that, you can't even compare the two games. And this one seems like it's going more of that Red Dead Redemption 2 like I get, yeah, I'd say it's definitely going more along the lines of like RDR2 when it comes to that. And then you just look at the sheer, like, I mean, I got my reservations on this shit. There's no way the NPC density is going to be like this. And there's no way that this game is going to run on PS5 60 frames per second. There's no way. Like, do you see how many fucking NPCs are right there, dude? I mean, it's next gen. Shit. Listen, guys. Maybe that's why it's not coming out to 2025, because they're waiting on a new fucking upgrade to the PS5 or some shit. Because I own a PlayStation 5 right now, guys, and most games that come out for that are locked at 30 frames per second if you want that faux 4K stuff, you know what I mean? And I don't know, guys. My PC would be able to run this, but my PS5, I don't know, guys. I don't know about that. But you just look at the NPC density; it's absolutely insane. She said she cared about me. So I take this as probably more like story beats, unless you just drive around and NPCs are just doing wicked shit out of their car like this. The PS5 Pro, that's what it has to. It has to be probably the upgraded version of the PS5 to run this game at 60 frames per second. No, there's no way. That's what I'm saying. There's no way this is real gameplay. There's no way. This shit is way too crazy. Like look at this. Look at this. There's no way I'm going to be able to walk. You're telling me I'm going to be able to walk down this street, dude, and I'm going to see this just amount of NPC, unless it's like choreographed. There's no way. You know, like when you do the little entries into the game, you know, they have like the little like choreographic entries and stuff like that. But yeah, I could see that being this, but I don't think the actual world would just look like this all the time. I mean, Reza, I did say the same thing about Ark, but man, I don't know, dude. I have a feeling these are cutscenes. They have to be cinematic cutscenes. I mean, right there, that like we all been to the strip clubs in GTA 5, all right? So this place is so jam packed you can't even move around. There's money everywhere. I mean, I'm a married man. We're not gonna be in the strip club. Huh? Why not? No. But look at this. Look at the landscape. So this kind of gives you an idea of the scale of some of the city that we got going here. You got this big skyline here of buildings. This looks like it goes out more towards like the ocean, I would take it. And then this is kind of like a little middle island. I know there was some leaked footage of the map itself, which I would definitely like to check out. But yeah, this looks really, really dope. But yeah, again, it's that same thing. You just look at the density of like the streets, the traffic. The cars are really dope too. Look at all these sports cars, man. Can we point out any of these? This looks... I'm trying to think of any of the GTA. Yeah, this would be the... What is the Porsche? GTA's Porsche. No, I forgot what they call it. What the hell is the name of the Porsche there, guys? No, it's that. Was it the Infernus? The Comet. The Comet. Yeah, it was the Comet. So this looks like it's a potential Comet. I would take it. That looks like a straight up Lamborghini over there. That car was in GTA 5. This is definitely a Cheetah right here. I would even say this might even be an upgraded version of the Buffalo right here. This is that Corvette thing. You got SUV there, probably a Sultan. You look at, there's even an old school, like an old school car here. Yeah, well, I know, guys, we 100% has to be another trailer, because the Rockstar wouldn't name this trailer one if there was only one trailer, you know what I mean? So I feel like we're probably going to get a handful of trailers, and then but yeah, this obviously was the reveal trailer. I don't know if does Rockstar, I don't know if they ever really do like gameplay reveal. Yeah, they do because they showcase the shooting transfer character thing in GTA 5 in one of the trailers. Yeah, so this is definitely just like a teaser trailer. Another club scene here, looking super dense, super cool. Look at that, guys. So if I were to take it, I would guess this is probably going more towards the... I don't know. That's huge, though. What the hell? That is so much. And that, okay, so this bridge is under construction, too, so it's not even finished. This little off bridge here.
Think about the miracles they worked with RDR2 on the PS4 and Xbox One. Rockstar are magicians.
All right. D Skills coming over here with that common sense, bro. Now you're right, dude. You're right. I guess I am comparing Rockstar to other game studios in that, right? But yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 did drop on PS4, and it was still a beast of a fucking game. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, so you see that, I mean, obviously we see a bridge like this that's not finished. There's definitely going to be some kind of mission going on with this bridge. But just look at the scale of that, guys. Just the scale of this area. And there's nothing in it. And that's the greatest thing. Hopefully there's no sharks in the game. But screw whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, you just look at the scale of just this area of the map. You know what I mean? It's fucking gorgeous. I wonder if you could steal these freighters. Yeah, so obviously you could tell this is all scripted stuff, obviously. Now this is dope, man. Now one of the things I would love to see make a return in the Grand Theft Auto is like street racing. Now they had it a little bit in GTA 5, you know, with like Franklin and stuff like that, but I feel like the street racing was very, very limited. And here you could see, you know, some of these cars are like customized and stuff like that. But yeah, this looks like, you know, they're just sitting here like having a good time. This is dope. I don't know. This has to be scripted though, because I couldn't imagine like this just being like you being able to go down the street and then just randomly come into a moment like this. This all has to be like cutscenes. Now that is fucking hilarious though. Anybody from Florida? Has anything like this ever happened in real life? I'm not from fucking Florida, dude. And if any of you guys say this is actually stuff that happens in Florida, it will be the reason why I will never live in Florida, dude. Oh, there's a big ass gator literally coming through the goddamn door. Accurate for some parts of yeah. Well, y'all can keep that. Screw this, man. Now there has been talk. Anybody in chat speak on this too. There has been talk that. Hold on one sec, guys. Trying to see what that said. There has been talk that there's going to be a whatchamacallit, multiple maps. So people are saying that Liberty City and San Andreas were also going to be in this game. I don't know about that. What do you guys think? Because this map by itself is humongous. I mean, I could not imagine if they actually had the other cities in the game. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, is the music copyright? I'm pretty sure it probably is super copyright. I had something pop up here. YouTube was like, hey. I heard there will be seasons. Yeah, so you look at this. This looks all like generated cutscenes. This looks hilarious. It does look like like somebody said like a social media feed, kind of like the beginning of the game, and they're kind of just like showing like the craziness that happens. And it kind of just looks like a social media feed that just keeps going on and showing like all the different stuff that's happened in the city. Like this dude here, like that's it's very American. Oh my god, yo, Rockstar doesn't hold back, man. Them and their stereotypes and like cliches and shit like that. Shit's so funny. But yeah, you look here, we got the Vice City beaches, Port Vice City, the Keys, Vice City International Airport, Kelly County. This looks pretty dope too. But yeah, I would say this is just a social media feed that they're showcasing here. There's no way people in Florida really get down like that. Do you think so, babe? Really? I'm gonna try this next summer, guys. We'll see how it works out. I'm gonna try this next summer. I'm not, like I said, I'm not from Florida, so I don't know if it really goes down. Get out of here. There's no. You say, oh yeah, they do. There's no way, dude. Out there in a Speedo, watering your lawn. I'll get, yeah, I definitely think I'll get arrested for where I live, dude. No, but yeah, you guys just look at the lawn and stuff. It looks really, really good. You know, the detail. I just hope, like, this is one of the scenes I thought was really cool. So first of all, there's kids. I don't ever remember GTA. Has there ever been a GTA game that had kids in it? Like Cyberpunk had children walking around, NPCs. But I've never seen. Not in game, right? Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen. So I mean, like I said, might just be a cutscene. There might not actually be kids NPCs. But if you look at this, guys, like I said, I'm not from the Florida area, so I don't know what they get down with down there. But if you look at this, this mudding and stuff, I don't know. There might be like racing, like mud racing, and you know all that. That shit would be pretty cool. But like, look at the detail on this, man. That is absolutely insane. You look at the background here, the water, the reflections, the mud, like. Yeah, look at the monster trucks. That'd be cool if they actually gave us something to do with the damn monster trucks other than like just drive them around. And then this lady here. She said, fuck it, dude. She dual wielding. She's dual wheeling down here. No, listen, guys. I won't punch grandmas in GTA 6. It's not going to happen. But if there was a grandma like this, okay? If there was a grandma like this dual wielding hammers, you would expect me not to knock her out? What am I supposed to do? This lady loses grandma immunity, all right? And she's getting knocked out, dude. She's getting knocked out. Listen, think of all the GTA I played. I didn't even knock out any grandmas in Grand Theft Auto, I don't think. We knocked out grandmas in Watch Dogs, but I don't think I ever knocked out a grandma in GTA. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Let me see here. So more rendered cutscene, That actually looked freaking fire, though. Got a shopping mall here to our right. It cures emotions. What? Patients 18 to 65 should use with extreme caution. Sudden urges to blink could be... Goddamn, Rockstar. Sudden urges to blink could be something. I can't read those last two words. Sudden urges to blink. Call your doctor if your erection lasts more than 4 hours. Wait, what? What does that have to do with? Hmm. Oh, blue pill, red. Okay. Oh, like the little blue pill. Got it. I'm tracking. All right, I'm tracking. See, yeah, you look here. This is all generated. These are all cutscenes, guys, for sure. I'm definitely going to be looking forward to seeing some gameplay, but like even for cutscenes like this, it does look nice. Like this shit right here, like this is dope as hell, man. Like look at the detail in the background. Look at the detail, man. Like it's there's so much detail in this. Got the saber right there, and then obviously our two main characters. And here we go. So, what the main point of the game is what I'm wondering, if you're going to be able to go out and just kind of like do robberies like in like a sandbox essence. I don't know if we'll. What do you guys think? Do you think it'll be more of like a sandboxy type of deal where you can go out and like kind of do robberies, or do you think it's going to all be like structured mission? Oh yeah, Rockstar don't mess around. Yeah, there's
on little things.
well, that's what I'm saying. I would like to see both, because you know, there's always that nice element when the game has like story stuff, but and you follow the missions and you do that kind of stuff. But if you want to make extra money and things like that, it's always nice to be able to go out and like grind out some like side stuff like you could in RDR2. Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably, it's the closest thing I can compare it to, where there was other activities where you could go out and you could do like the immersion activities to like hunt and fish and to make money, or you could go out and you could rob stores and you could rob the bank, like you know what I mean? Like they had like those little side things that you could do to earn money outside of the main missions. Street racing, like things like that would be really cool for them to implement. Like other thing, like GTA 5 had like online, I feel like had a lot of stuff, you know, when it came to like immersion activities. But honestly, I felt like GTA 5, the story, even like GTA in comparison to like Red Dead Redemption 2, it lacked immersion activities. If you guys know what I mean by that. Like there was side things in GTA 5, but not if you compare it to like Red Dead. There was, I feel like they had hunting, quote unquote hunting, in GTA 5 where you could play as Trevor, you know what I mean? And it was you would go out, you would shoot the deer, you'd take like a little picture, but there was really nothing for, and the money was like not that great. It was very, very basic, you know what I mean? It's just like when you compare the quality of the side activities from one game to another, I felt like GTA 5 was the main campaign. Like the online was very, very versatile. There were so many activities for you to do, but in the actual story mode of GTA 5, which is the main thing I play it for, I felt like the optional objectives, the optional side stuff for you to do was just very, very basic. You know what I mean? Like even the street races with Franklin, there was very, very little bit amount, like there was little, shit. How many races was, does anybody know offhand how many races there was in GTA 5 when you played as Franklin? Because I don't remember any more than like 6 or 7. And if you guys are coming in right now and you're watching, you could skip back right to the beginning of the video and you could check out the actual trailer if you have not seen it yet. Now we're kind of just doing like a little breakdown and talk. It was 10 races. There was also talks about the leak that showed possible real estate selling to other players. I feel like this will be what everyone thought Mafia 3 would be. Yeah, that's a good one right there. No, I'll definitely get a copyright claim on my on the video for the copyright music for sure. Yeah, it is what it is. But like I said, this was more about us just kind of like coming and hanging out and checking out the video than anything. But yeah, even when you go back, you know, like it's just it's hard because obviously we're looking at all cutscenes here. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see some real gameplay. So it's going to be interesting to see. Obviously, we see dolphins here in the water. I don't know what that is. Oh, fuck, chat. Kind of looks like a shark, doesn't it?
Oh, no, that...
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Pete, that's what I'm thinking. You know, I'm thinking that obviously, I think GTA 6 is going to be at least on the level of Red Dead Redemption 2 when it comes to like detail. At least, obviously, that's just how Rockstar does business. They don't generally mess around when it comes to games and stuff like that. They're pretty thorough on the things they release. But yeah, we just confirmed there's sharks in the water, which means that we just confirmed that I just won't be going in the water. It's all good, chat. It's not a fucking dolphin, dude, because those are dolphins, and this thing is twice the size, 3 times the size of those. Yeah, I'm not messing around with it, dude. But yeah, 2025, guys, we got at least a year. At least a year. Streamer got caught. Yeah, the music, you got to be careful with the music for sure. I turned the music off. So we'll see what YouTube says. Yeah, so we got a release date, guys. At the end here, it says, where was it? Coming 2025. So it's gonna be a while, guys. Yeah, we still got a long while, which means, I mean, if you look at that, because I look at this trailer, right, and I'm like, yo, this shit looks good. And I'm like, if this is like, they could probably release the game right now. Obviously, they're probably working on bugs, polish, things like that. But I don't know. I feel like if it's not coming out to 2025, it's gonna be pretty quality. Pretty quality. Matt, thank you for the super chat, brother. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. Got a copyright from Rockstar? What, just for playing the stream? IGN got copyrighted? Oof. Yeah, it means I'll probably catch a copyright too. I mean, I stopped playing the video right now, so I'll just take it down real quick. But guys, I just wanted to take a moment, check this out. I do appreciate everybody for coming. With all these copyrights flying around, that's a pretty big deal. But hey, we're going to be checking this out. Obviously, when the game releases, we're going to be playing it on the channel. So if you guys are down for that, hey, drop a sub. We're also going to be checking out probably some, I was thinking about doing a Vice City playthrough. If I can figure out a way to play Vice City, okay, and do it without being just slammed with copyright, I would like to try it. You know what I mean? I would definitely like to try doing a Vice City playthrough because I've never played it. So to get a feel of what Vice City's like, would be really, really cool. But that, like I said, that game is slathered, guys, with copyright. It's huh? What? Yeah. Yeah, I turned the music off only because the it's obviously probably copyright music. But yeah, so I was thinking about trying to do a Vice City playthrough, see what that's going to be like, kind of get a feel. But the Vice City, I think, takes place like back in like the fucking 80s or some shit like that, isn't it? Like in like timeline, isn't it a long time ago? Typical gamer got a copyright too. Jesus, man. All right, guys. But we're going to end this here. I will be doing another stream here in a few minutes. I just kind of wanted to jump in and check this out. So I really appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out. Remember, you guys haven't, smash that like button on your way out. We'll be talking more about this, over the next few months as they release more trailers and stuff like that. We'll see what's going on. But thank you guys again. I really appreciate all the love, all the support. Remember, if you guys haven't, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. And Evan, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate you, man.